Hello there, Paul.
Hello.
I'm Constable Van Pelt. I'll be taking you through the interview process today. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Now, before we begin, I just want to go over a couple things with you. And if you have any questions at any point, please feel free to ask. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. So we were doing this interview to gather information about the break-in and theft that was reported. I'll be asking you a few questions about what happened. I do want to caution you before we get into anything to let you know that you are not in any trouble at this point, and in no means obligated to answer my questions that you do not want to. You're here voluntarily and can choose to leave at any time. With that being said, if you decide to go through with this interview, it will be both video and audio taped for accuracy purposes. Therefore, whatever you say will be recorded and may be used against you as evidence in a court of law. Does all this make sense? And let me know if you understand and want to continue.
No, sounds good.
Okay. Do you want a water bottle or do you need a minute?
No, I'm all right.
Okay. Let's dive on in here then. Can you tell me a bit about yourself? What are your interests, hobbies, and family life?
Well, I'm Paul. 35, no wife, no kids, live alone. Hobbies are hanging out with the boys,
Yep, I get that.
doing some drinking, a little gambling.
Oh yeah.
At the casino.
Weekend stuff.
Yeah. And then I take care of my mom.
Oh, okay, that's nice. How long have you been in the restaurant business, and how long have you worked at this establishment?
I've been in the restaurant business 7 or 8 years, and then this current job I've had for 6.
6 years?
Yeah,
Okay.
about.
Okay. So, were you scheduled to be at work the day the burglary was reported?
No, Jim worked that shift.
So you didn't call in that morning to Jim asking him to take your shift?
Sorry. I called him. Yeah, like I meant to say that he worked.
Oh.
Like he worked that shift.
Okay. Stuff like that crosses your mind sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about what happened on the day of the burglary?
Like I didn't work because I wasn't feeling good or whatever, and then I woke up, I had a bunch of calls.
Yeah.
I heard that the place was trashed, and everybody was like freaking out. And Jim told me that there was a break-in. Yeah, everybody was just super on edge. Like the next day when I worked, like everybody was still freaking out.
I mean, you blame him?
No kidding, eh?
Yeah. So where were you at the time of the burglary?
That night I was out with some boys, and we hit the casino.
Nice.
And we were doing some drinking, and
some gambling. Yeah, sounds like a good time.
Oh, it was. And then I probably left the casino a little after 11. Went home to bed, so I was planning on working the next day.
Yeah. So you said you went to the casino, had some drink with the buddies, and then went home, right?
Yep.
Well, we have a post of your Instagram showing you with Tyson at the Circle K just down the street from the restaurant, and that was in the time frame of the burglary. Can you explain that?
And like we stopped at the convenience store, get some drinks and some snacks or whatever. Sorry, I didn't think it was important. Just a quick stop.
So why did you go to that convenience store? There are a lot of closer ones on the way home from the casino for you, right?
Yeah, but they got my favorite drink there. Yeah.
What beverage was it?
The Mountain Dew, like the red one.
I think that's Code Red.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So your friend Tyson was with you that night, correct?
Yep.
Do you know what he did after the convenience store?
You went home with me.
Okay.
Like, what are you getting at here? Like, you're trying to say that, like, we broke in? Like, I wouldn't have had to break in. Like, it was a burglary. Like, there was a bunch of stuff.
That's
like,
true.
broken.
That is true. But I do think it was just not an ordinary burglary. The door to the office and the safe show that they weren't forced open. So someone who knew the code and had the key stole the money. Can you explain that?
No, like, all I know is that, like, the place was trashed and, like, they tried to force the register. Or, like, they did force the register.
Okay. You said you and Tyson went home after the convenience store, but you posted another video of you guys back at the casino that night with lots of cash to spend. Why do you keep leaving out such vital information? Why keep lying?
what to say to that. Tyson said we couldn't get caught.
People steal all the time. There's thefts constantly, and sometimes they're done for what people think are good reasons. Now I see two options here. Either you're a very, very troubled man who enjoys stealing and trashing up people's establishments, who was always planning to steal from the restaurant, or you've just had a very hard few weeks, losing constantly in your gambling, no money to support you and your mom, and then out of nowhere this great opportunity comes, stealing money from the restaurant, and it's a way to get back into the green again, back on top. Which of these two scenarios sounds correct to you?
Yeah, it was the second one. Like we were planning on putting the money back. Like once we won.
Okay. So, Paul, why don't you take me through the events that actually happened that night?
All right. Well, yeah. Like we were at the casino at 11, and I ended up spending some money some of my mom's money that we needed, and yeah, so we left the casino after that, and we're just driving around and ended up in that neighborhood. So yeah, decided to came up with a plan to borrow some money, made it look like went and trashed the place a bit, made it look like a burglary, and yeah, took the money out of the safe.
Okay. Tyson was with you?
Yeah.
Well,
so what happens now?
Well, Paul, you will be charged with theft over $5,000. In a few minutes, another officer will be coming in to say your rights and to process you from here on out. I wish you the best of luck, Paul, and I really appreciate you talking with me.